If g is function defined above, g is given right here, then what is the value of g prime 1? G prime 1 is the derivative of function g at x equal 1. And g prime 1 possibly exists only if g is continuous at x equal 1. So let's find out if g is continuous at x equal 1. So g of 1 is equal to, if we substitute 1 for x, then this is going to be 3 plus 5. This is going to be 7 plus 1 over 1. So this is 8 when x is less than or equal to 1. This is also 8 when x is greater than 1, right? So we know that g is continuous at x equal 1. Now, let's find out if g is differentiable at x equal 1. Here, g prime of x is equal to 3x squared plus 5. The derivative of that is 6x when x is less than 1. Derivative of this, derivative of 7x is 7. Derivative of 1 over x is negative 1 over x squared, right? It is because 1 over x is x to the negative 1, right? So derivative of this function is negative 1 times, I'm applying power rule, okay? So x to the negative 2, that's going to be negative 1 over x squared. So that's why we have a negative 1 over x squared here. So g prime of x is 7 minus 1 over x squared when x is greater than 1. So what's the derivative of g of x at x equal 1? G prime 1 is equal to, the left-hand derivative is 6 times 1, which is equal to 6 when x is less than 1, right? The right-hand derivative is 7 minus 1 over 1 squared, 7 minus 1, which is equal to 6, right? When x is greater than 1. Since the left-hand derivative, which is equal to 6, is equal to the right-hand derivative, 6, then g is differentiable at x equal 1, and the value of g prime 1, derivative of g at x equal 1, is equal to 6.